G'day everyone and welcome to episode 20 of Grimm and SoCal Wrestling. We are live at the Warhouse once again. Another note, Cheech Kong this time. Another one contributing to the mass exodus of wrestlers from GSW to New York City Wrestling. Also Spencer Spade, PSW have made a contract offer, which is fine. I don't have any enemies with them at all, so he can go there, but it just means that if we schedule an event on the same night, he'll be working there, not here. But anyway, also going to need a new ref because more Vincent's going. Trouble with the law in the past, so he's gone, unless Brother Grimm might save him. So we'll see what happens there. Anyway, let's book the show. New wrestlers, new storylines, new everything. It's a new beginning. 614 fans expected in the Warhouse, and we do not have any locker room incidents. So go ahead and start the show, and it's going to be the new champ, three-way verbal. The new champion, Death Touch, to come out and greet his adoring fans. Froshaw, Spencer Spade, this is a new storyline. Death Touch, Froshaw and Spade. Basically, Froshaw and Spade want the title. Death Touch has the title. Have a speaking sesh. So the number one contender match will be made at the next event, Froshaw v Spade. But for tonight, the tag team matchup, the White Cobras versus Froshaw, who's got that momentum boost after that storyline finished, and Spencer Spade, who's got decent momentum as well. Think about a 14-minute match would do. Mid-Carter, that's why I put him in, because I was going to do it against the Hardcore Killers, but they're only lower mid-Carters, so I wouldn't have enough minutes, because this will be the main event of the show. Not a great main, but nonetheless, Froshaw can pick up the win, rebounding from his disappointing loss at WrestleGrimm 2, losing his championship he held for a year. And then after that, Froshaw, Spencer Spade, about just 5 minutes will do, but it won't be an argument. It'll just be have a friendly segment, because those two, they kind of don't mind each other. They sort of got some respect level between those two, but again, they both want the same thing. That's a championship. Another big matchup, part of another new storyline, although it's kind of continuing on the same storyline, but Top Dollar, Darkness, hyped. Plug that right at the start, and those two can just have a one-on-one match. He got terrible momentum because his gimmick did not go over well, but that's okay. It's still better momentum than most of the workers on the roster. 10 minutes can do, because Top Dollar is only a lower mid-carder. But we plan to change this after this feud, because Real Darkness contract only goes for 2 or 3 appearances. So he will pick up the victory this time, but be a DQ finish, which will lead to the big hardcore match or some kind of stipulation match where no DQs, where Top Dollar will most likely get the W. Check that back there, and then after those two guys interfered, the White Cobras just have the This will go over badly, but that's okay. 3-in-1 attack. Get their storyline momentum up. Storm and Marvel. And 5 minutes will do. And I'm just going to say that the Hardcore Killer's not at this show, so that's why they didn't come out to help him. But sure they would have if they had been here. Some new workers. One of them is a jobber, because Devon's gone. We need someone to replace. That's Trauma. Read his little bio there. Basically, he's not very good, and he has no popularity. But what I only signed him for four appearances. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort of do that every month. So I've got kind of a local jobber talent to come in and lose, and then he'll go, and then I'll get a new one in for the next couple of months, and so on. Jake Idle needs a big win, because once again lost to Spade, lost in the ladder match. Not had a good time of it lately, but he's going over. Trauma. Push that back. I think Top Dollar can be the co-main. Hopefully they do half decent. Not confident though. And then Brother Grimm. Just be a... I'll just go with that one, I think. But basically it'll be Brother Grimm. Get a chance for Brother Grimm to speak, because that's what he's good at. 5 minutes will go. But it will just be tells Idol that someone is waiting for him, and plug that back to after the match. And that person who will be waiting for him is, you may have seen it already, Jeremiah Moose. He was unemployed, best known for his 9-year stint in the CZCW. He's a good wrestler, so he's got decent popularity. He's already an upper mid-carder, so hopefully he does decent against Jake Idle. Again, never had him on any company in TEW before, so see how he goes anyway. And the other new wrestler, that is Joseph Benning IV. Little kind of similar to EC3, JB4, but he's regular Joe. I don't know. Never had him before as well, but hopefully he does half decent in his new gimmick. I've given him a happy-go-lucky gimmick, so he's kind of your Bo Dallas, kind of saying, like, being a nice guy, but he's just condescending as hell when he's talking to you. So, bit disappointing he didn't come up in the next big things, or the, what's the other one? I don't know. There's two there which signal potential, but he doesn't have potential. So his push won't be as big as I originally planned, so just be in the mid-card. But anyway, going up against Mexican. And it's a mid-carder and a lower mid-carder, so I don't think that's... Medium match, 2 workers mid-card status or above, so 10 minutes will go. More than expected, and he'll get the win. And I'll keep Mexican strong, because I don't want to shove him too far down, even though he's not great. Probably not a good match to start off with, because he'll probably bomb, because Mexican's not very good in the ring, unless it's a hardcore match, in which he's not that good anyway. But there you go. It's basically so he can get into this storyline quick. And that's Joseph Benning going after the mid-card championship, going after Sky King's mid-card championship. I'll also just give him a little promo before it. I guess it's a taunt. Yeah, I go for the taunt, but pretty much not ace high taunt, it's aces high, but it's Joseph Benning. Man, I don't know if he can talk or what he can do, but hopefully he does half these. Mexican. Benning tells he's sympathetic to his lack of title and money. So Mexican has not much money. He's on the streets where Joseph Benning's been sort of given everything his whole life, and he's also sympathetic to his lack of title. So that you can imagine a Bo Dallas type promo about that. I mean, if you're a fan of Bo Dallas, if you watch wrestling, I assume you do if you're watching this. But there are those who like TEW and don't like wrestling. But anyway, he's sympathetic to his lack of title and money. But Benning won't be going up against Sky King at the next event. It'll be Buster Cap, because got to give Buster Cap a gig. I've chucked him in the storyline just as a minor supporting star, so you won't be seeing Buster Cap win, but just give him a bit of a momentum boost, if you can call it that, beating drop kicks. Check that before there, and promo. Buster Cap and Benning. Tells so he's got the championship match, and Benning's already taunting Sky King and whatnot. So basically he tells him stay out of his way, and then just type the match against Sky King. Although I think, if I'm not wrong, Buster Cap and Sky King, Buster Cap's already lost a fair few times to Sky King, but I might be wrong. Yeah, only once. Only once, that's alright. And it was a decent match, 32, so it should be alright. He's had 1 win and 11 losses, and now he's getting a title shot. That's Buster Cap for you. Just taunt. Can't bother writing anything more for that. And oh yeah, I've got one more match with the other storyline still going, the tag team. Jeremiah Moose won't show up on this show, he'll show up at the next big event. Death Touch won't be wrestling. Cali Slick's still missing. Miro is getting paid like $1,300 an appearance, so not going to have him show up. Veda will show up and have a match the next thing probably. But Mobstar, he's only in the mid card, ace high and up mid card, so I want to get him up more. He can just have a win over Boneyard. 12 minutes, 13 minutes will do. Victor, Mobstar, script, open, decisive. 116 minutes, not too far away from 120. And I'll just put him there, I reckon. And I mean, not really advancing the storyline there. Basically, they're going to have a blow-off match the next event probably. Show you the storylines, 3-way dance. I mean, I'm not going to read out all these descriptions. You can pause and read it if you want to. Death Touch, Froshaw, Spencer Spade. Level of mutual admiration and respect between Spade and Froshaw. Don't know what's going to happen. CCCW reunion. Fellow CCCW alumni Jeremiah Moose, Jake Idle. Pretty self-explanatory. The tag team one's still going on. Joseph Benning going after Sky King, Buster Cap's a supporting character, and the Grinch who stole WrestleGrimm. Top Dollars plan, to rid the GSW of Mexican hardcore killers was foiled by Rail Darkness, and Top Dollar is vowed to get revenge. So they're my storylines going on now. Previous storylines are all down here, pretty much. So let's run the show. Hopefully it does well. I'm not too optimistic, but not too worried if it doesn't go well. 488 people. We're getting a better audience now, which is better. Top Dollar, 23. Good promo. Good rating. I didn't think it would do that good. There wasn't many choices because I said exclude all gimmicks that don't suit this worker, and there weren't many choices, so happy-go-lucky had to do. Give him the Bo Dallas type spiel. Taunts Mexican. Okay, that's not too good, and doesn't make me too optimistic about JB4. But hopefully Sky King can do a decent match out of him, and he's proing not bad. So hopefully it's a sign of good things to come. Yep, I don't even know why I'm giving Buster Cap this championship match, but I am, and he can't put on a good match to save himself. He's not got an upcoming match with JB4 at all. Taunt Sky 36, so he can talk a bit. That's Buster Cap's one saving grace. Mobstar was off his game, got a 27. Did he improve? No. 27, and they didn't click. So Jake Idol can just pull a half decent match out of anyone, even though it's not half decent. But for GSW standards, it is half decent. Brother Grimm, man, Brother Grimm. I got to get him talking more. Okay, not too bad. Hopefully, with a hardcore stipulation, they both can do half decent at hardcore. Should be pretty good. Yep, didn't expect much better. And a 40. So, and you love those improvements. So that's the end of this show. Oh yeah, no it isn't. My bad. Just start chatting away, half in the match. And that live at the Warhouse was better than WrestleMania. Who would have thunk it? So that's a really good show. That might have been my best show for the year. Jesus. Okay, who did well? Brother Grimm, just praised for a great performance. JB4, yep, and all those four in the main event did good, but I'm gonna give it to Marvel Malloy because the crowd still doesn't like him. So yeah, give him the good speech. Pleased. Speech has been given. The end of episode 20. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. 43 rating. See you later.